Okay, so here you guys are going to use, if you've got a pre-existing paper, the 18 by 24, what I want you to do is to evenly and cleanly fold it in half, okay? So I just pull that over and I use my thumbnails like so and fold that right in half. Let me do that again, just so you can see, because this can make a nice difference. I'm going to bring the paper over and carefully line up all of the edges across. And then I tend to start in the middle and go out to one side and to the next, okay? Now, if you have enough 18 by 24 sheets of paper, what I recommend you do is you only draw on one side. So then you can fold this up, and if we were turning it in the classroom, it's like a slip sheet to keep your drawing clean, okay? I can talk more next class if people need to cut the paper in half, how to do that and do that cleanly, okay? So that would be your first step, because again, we're not going to use the entire 18 by 24 or 19 by 22, and definitely not the entire 15 by or 22 by 30, okay? We're breaking this down. So then I'm going to repeat the process, and this is where you're going to need that ruler, right? So I ask everyone to order a 2-foot ruler, unless you already had one. So I'm measuring my distance here, that's 8.5. So I'm gonna make a little tick mark at 4 1/4. And then I'll come down to the other side and I'm repeating the same thing. Now I'm being very careful when I do this to make sure I line things up very precisely here. So 8.5, so 4 1/4, like so. And once I have those 2 tick marks, can you guys see what I'm doing okay? I will take my pencil and make that line. So I lined them up, and now I have that first line from the grid. Now I'll do the same for the other side. Okay, come up with half, make a little tick mark. This is best, I'll admit, with a really sharp pencil. So if I'm doing this on my own, I would use a mechanical pencil, but I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm using a thicker pencil for this. Okay, and now I have my first 2 crosshairs there. Everyone can see okay? Okay. So then from there, I'm going to repeat the same thing that I did in Word. I'm going to line things up. I really want to take my time and just carefully line this up so that the ruler is going to go from one corner to the next and right through the center, like that. And then like so. And now I have divided this just like I showed you how to divide your image for transfer.